Everyone I speak to says you have to go to San Diego. They rave how it's the best city in the US, with its laid-back style, excellent weather, so I figured I want to check it out for myself. So today, I'm hitting the road for a classic SoCal day trip from Los Angeles down to San Diego. Come along for the ride for some amazing views of the Pacific Ocean and a couple of iconic sites in San Diego. Let's go! If it's your first time here, I'm so glad that you've clicked on the video. Here on my channel, I post airline trip reports and travel vlogs, so if you're passionate about aviation, in-flight experiences, and exciting travel videos, you are in the right place. So grab a seat, hit subscribe, and enjoy the video. If you've been following along on my series of videos from LA, you'll know that I have a jam-packed LA itinerary, so I only had time to do a day trip to San Diego. So here I'm starting off early in the morning on the 405. We're heading south. This interstate runs all the way from the San Fernando Valley to Orange County. Along the way, we'll pass through some of LA's iconic neighborhoods like West LA, Culver City, and Long Beach. The 405 is famous for its traffic, but luckily it's not too bad today. As we head out of LA, the hustle and bustle starts to fade, and you can feel the coastal vibes kicking in. After cruising down the 405, we merge onto the I-5, also known as the San Diego Freeway here in Southern California. The I-5 takes us right along the coast, with some great ocean views along the way. The I-5 freeway is pretty legendary. It runs all the way from the Mexico border up to Canada. Today, we're taking it to San Diego for the first time for a quick day trip from LA. We're taking this quick exit to La Flores Viewpoint. It's a great spot about halfway to San Diego to take a break, stretch my legs, and enjoy some breathtaking views of the Pacific. The view here is incredible. You get this panoramic look at the ocean, stretching out as far as the eye can see. It's a perfect spot just to take a deep breath and appreciate the beauty of the California coast. And if you're lucky, you may even see surfers catching the waves down below. California living at its best. Alright, back on the road. We're just over an hour away from Seaport Village now, and I'm excited to explore the shops, grab a bite, and enjoy the waterfront. You know, one of my favorite things about this drive is just how relaxed it feels. The scenery is so calming, and there are so many cool places you could stop at along the way. After about 2 hours of driving, we reached San Diego and drove through the downtown area before we arrived at Seaport Village. It's an iconic spot in San Diego with tons of unique shops, delicious food, and a stunning view of the harbor. Come with me as we take a look around. The vibe here is just so relaxed. There's live music, beautiful views, and something interesting at every turn. One thing I love about Seaport Village is all the unique, quirky stores. From handmade jewelry to local art, there's something for everyone. It's pretty warm today, so of course we had to stop at Ben & Jerry's for some ice cream. They've got all the classic flavors. What's your favorite? Nothing like some ice cream to cool down. Now we're heading over to the Embarcadero, the waterfront promenade that offers some of the best views of the bay and plenty of cool spots along the way. This promenade stretches all along the bay, so you can really take your time and enjoy the view. You've got the sound of the water, boats passing by. Such a perfect place to relax. As we make our way up the promenade, we're passing by Ruoco Park, a great spot to hang out and watch the boat. Right next to it is the USS San Diego Memorial, honoring those who served aboard the Navy ship. The memorial here is a nice tribute to San Diego's strong ties with the Navy. The city has a long history with the military, and you can really feel that pride as you walk through these landmarks. A little further down, we have two iconic sculptures, the Unconditional Surrender statue and the National Salute to Bob Hope. These sculptures are both beloved landmarks with a lot of history. The Unconditional Surrender sculpture is just so striking. It's based on that famous World War II photo, and it's really a celebration of the end of the war and the people who made it home. And right next to it, we have the National Salute to Bob Hope, which honors his work entertaining the troops. This area is such a powerful reminder of history and service. From here you can see the USS Midway Museum too. With all of these incredible views of North San Diego Bay, it's a must-see if you're interested in naval history. After a beautiful morning along the waterfront, we're heading over to Little Italy, one of San Diego's most vibrant neighborhoods. We'll take a drive through and then head up to La Jolla Cove. Little Italy is such a cool area. Amazing food, beautiful art, and so much energy. This place is always bustling, and I could honestly spend the whole day here just exploring. Well, that wraps up our morning in downtown San Diego, Seaport Village, and the beautiful waterfront. Next stop, La Jolla Cove. We headed north on I-5 and took the La Jolla Parkway exit. The Parkway is the perfect scenic route to get you into La Jolla, bringing you right down to Coast Boulevard, where you'll start to catch those ocean views. Now we're turning on to Coast Boulevard, which takes us to Ellen Browning Scripps Park, one of the most picturesque parks in San Diego. It's right on the cliff's edge with sweeping views of the Pacific. And I love how you can just park and walk right up to these beautiful views. Whether it's a picnic or just a stroll, this park is a fantastic spot to take in the beauty of La Jolla. The park is named after a well-loved philanthropist in San Diego, and it's a popular spot for tourists and locals alike, with palm trees, rolling green lawns, and stunning ocean vistas. And the park has such a laid-back vibe like the rest of the city. People are out here with their families, taking in the views, having picnic. It's such a quintessential San Diego scene. You can't come to La Jolla and not go to the famous Cove, so let's head down there now. This is where you'll find some very special locals. Dozens of seals lounging around, sunbathing on the rocks. As you get closer, you'll probably notice them by their distinctive smell before you even see them. It's definitely a scent you won't forget, so be prepared. Unfortunately, nobody warned me in advance. Thanks, guys. These seals are so fun to watch, though. They're just hanging out, relaxing, and sometimes you'll see them swimming around in the cove. It's amazing to be this close to wildlife in such a beautiful setting. And it's really tempting to get close for that perfect photo. But remember to keep a respectful distance. These guys are wild animals, and it's important to give them their space. Aside from the seals, La Jolla Cove is also a popular spot for snorkelers and kayakers. The water is incredibly clear, and you'll often see bright orange Garibaldi fish swimming in the shallows. This area is actually part of a protected marine reserve, so there's so much sea life here. And if you're really up for an adventure, you can actually rent snorkeling gear or a kayak right by the cove. After visiting the seals, it's nice to just stroll back through the park, take in the scenery, and maybe find a spot to relax and enjoy the ocean breeze. It has been a jam-packed day driving down from Los Angeles in the morning and taking in downtown San Diego by Seaport Village and now La Jolla, but we needed to start making our way back to LA. I would recommend that if you are coming to San Diego, definitely spend the night to be able to visit some of the other famous attractions like Balboa Park, San Diego Zoo, etc. I'll definitely be coming back to this amazing city. Just this little taste of it has me wanting more. So we headed off northwards towards LA, and I called my cousins for a recommendation on a good dinner spot, and was told that Fisherman's Restaurant and Bar in San Clemente was a good spot. We made a beeline to San Clemente, arriving just a few minutes before sunset. I was blown away. This little town and their beach offered the quintessential California vibe, with the tall palm trees, beautiful sandy beach, cute homes overlooking the vast Pacific Ocean, and that glorious setting sun. I would highly recommend you check out this place. I can't wait to come back. We found a nice spot on the outdoor deck of the restaurant and had a delicious meal as the sun set on this amazing adventure to San Diego. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you're ever in LA, it's definitely worth the drive to San Diego. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more of my adventures. And until next time, keep exploring the beauty of the world around you. See you on the next adventure.